Hi, it's me, PamVanEe, and I finished 4 journals that I will be listing in my Etsy, and they are all one signature with similar papers, and let's get into it. And they have different, well, I'll show you as I go through it. So we've got this one, and we've got this one, and this one, and the last one is here. Now I thought it would be these would be really quick, but they weren't when you keep adding and adding and adding to them. So it started out with a really thick cardstock for the covers, and they were these. This one, let's see, so this was probably. This one was probably 49 in Market Raspberry. And it's a really, really thick cardstock. So I use that for the cover. Let me bring it down now. Okay, so let's just go through it. So I started out with a thicker on all of them, 49 in Market. And then I added stickers to all of them, and they're dimensional. But I did, glue them down so they wouldn't catch on things, but I thought they were cute. Then they all have ruffle coordinating. Then I added a little lace along the edge. More little stickers. There's a little snail. More of the ruffle. So let's get into this one. And they are all similar, just of course different pages, but similar. Okay, so we have a belly band, and I thought I'll just put these together real quick, but no, when you keep adding and then you come back and add and add and add, and I used a lot of, I punched and die cut a lot, so yeah. Here, I punched out these squares, and then I had a button punch, added some string through it, and then came back and added some words. And then we have this that is a napkin, and did a digital here, backed it, and then it's a little sticker. Then we have our book pages, and this is Dream and Believe. So this one, when I list it, I'll add it as Dream and Believe, if you're interested in this. Richard Scarry. There's a little Peter Rabbit. So I wanted it to be colorful and fun and eclectic. And this has a bunch of pockets. There's a playing card, another little tag I used to die. Added that, and then tiny little envelope with some, they'll all have a little bit of coffee dyed paper in there. And then, yeah, so then I went and I have a punch for this little envelope. And then they each have a tiny little punched. And you see the little butterfly. And these are these pockets that I made. Backed it. Added a little flower and a sequin, paper flower. You could put a picture. And a card here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 4, right? 4 pockets. Added a little bit of ruffle here. Did some stenciling on blank papers. Add a little paper scrap here. Here's a sticker. Get a picture here. Here's fabric here. And a little flower charm that I stitched around. Then I came back and added washi to some pages. Stenciling. Added a little tuck here, a little butterfly, and then I, this is a die cut. You can barely see it, but it just add a little something to it, a little swirly die cut. Stitched on the side here, and then these are little punched out butterflies. Cute storybook page. Recipe, vintage recipe. Then I had Mary Engelbright stamps, and then I just used some color pencils to color them, and then I just used a Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen, dark sepia, just to make a little swirly like they're flying. Page, pocket, little card to journal on. Has a little booklet, dimensional heart, different papers. Little ruffle, and then I did a flower, paper flower with a sequin there. Tuck. Oh, tag says kindness. And then in the middle, they all have a wallpaper envelope. Cherish every moment, and then some paper. It's happy thoughts, lined paper. Added a sticker here, a die cut tag that I added a butterfly to. Make ours a simple life. It's the middle of the signature. These are punches, flags stitched here, and then added a paper flower with a sequin. Did some stenciling, journal card. You could tuck something in here, and then added this little quote here. And you can journal on the back. Cute book pages. Another one of these little tucks here. And a paper flower to match the paper. So colorful and fun. Here's some more stamps that I colored. Those butterflies. Stitching. Stenciling. And here, I had a die cut, and then it has a swirly look to it. Then I cut another one that's shorter, and then I just added a few little sequins to it. Got this cute little bug that I stitched across for a journaling spot. Tag from a die and a thick acetate flower. Plant page, plant book. Here I took this from a vintage book. Did a little stitching, a little ruffle, and a little flower. Stenciling. This is your song. I think she's going through a book. Oh, here's a little, I'm not going to take the papers right here, and there's a little butterfly tag with a tab. See the little envelope. Ruffle. Here I punched out some squares, added these little paper buttons, and a little thicker dimensional sticker. A card with a tab. Peter Rabbit page. Writing paper, Richard Scarry, and a plant book. And then here they all have a little scrappy pad. And you just tuck it in like this. And that is that journal. More cute. Oh, you already saw that. And then, yeah, I added lace on the edges. And this one is Dream and Believe. Okay, the next one is this one with the ruffle, the stickers, dimensional stickers. It's got a bike here, a little bird, a little bit of lace. On the back, dimensional sticker. This one will be called Choose Happiness. So it has similar. And this little tag here. So I could probably go a little faster because some things will be, the book pages will be different, but book pages, washi, basically the same type of things in here. This is different, of course. Cinderella, proof that a pair of shoes can change your life. I made these, showed how I made these before. Little envelope there. Little dimensional sticker, added paper here. This has got the green flower. Stamping. Children's book. Here's the flower, or the butterflies I colored in. Butterfly punch and sewing. The little flower. Cute little book. Page. 3 little pigs. And this is talking about the pigs too. And this is similar, same tag, different little dimensional sticker. Little ruffle. It's the flower here on the banner. This is similar. The envelope, similar. Added Love the Journey. Stenciling, ruffle. Pretty flower. This little vellum. You could stick something in here too. And this is similar with the papers. Just added some paper flowers and sequins. The page, this flips out because it's got more of the poem on this side. And I tried to use colored pencils that match the paper on the other side. There's that little die cut, and I added sequins. ruffle, stenciling, vintage book, a little envelope, this one here, got some sequins, same papers. So this one is Choose Happiness. Okay, so did that. This one, it's got sunflowers. There's a little hidden sunflowers here. Beautiful fabric. Bit of lace. Sunflowers on the back, little butterfly, added this little butterfly in the pot of sunflowers. And this one will be called Create Your Path. This is the tag I made with the napkins. And a little, that was from a digital napkins. Stamping, little washi, tucked in the little pocket that I made. Little envelope, ruffle, stenciling, dimensional sticker, cute little, could be a little tuck from a little book here, or music. I added a couple little sequins to this little, so you can't even tell, but I did cut out that. This is a die cut there. Stencil, stenciling. Little sticker. This is the booklet here, similar to the other ones. Try the little things, same paper in there. Similar, it's got a green green charm, the pink fabric tag. Same with the little flower by the banners. Washi tape, stamp, stencil, pretty flower made. Little mice poem. A ruffle and a stencil. So I hope you're having a great day. there's a little envelope in there's a little butterfly in the pretty little flower I made. Yeah, today's my birthday and we're gonna go. I love seafood, and now that we're in Florida right now, I can find some seafood, which will be fun tonight. Got a little acetate flower, the tag. Added a couple sequins. Used colored pencils to color in the stamp. And there's this little booklet. This one is Create Your Path. So we got one more. This one here. The sticker, the ruffle, a little bit of lace. I don't know if you can see it. And the sticker, this was the paper, you know, the original paper here, and then just adding the sticker to it. This one we're going to call Breathe Deeply. So similar, I'll kind of go a little faster. Pretty ruffle. Vintage recipe. Added that. Stamped. Little tuck there. Let's added some paper. Colored those butterflies. You can write here, here. You can always write on some paper and always glue it to the paper too. Little dimensional sticker. Ruffle. Similar with stenciling. Booklet. This is this one. It's a flower tag. Sequence. And there's a little die cut. Washi. The envelope, little flower. I'm looking for, oh, here. I have a little butterfly. I didn't put a butterfly in here. I'll put a butterfly in here, the little envelope. Maybe. Okay, glue. Quickly. Let's work. Let's work. So I think I'll probably take just a little break. I want to reorganize my craft room because from Michigan I was able to put in the car 3 smaller bins full of stuff. Not a lot, but to add to my craft room here in Florida. So I want to reorganize. So there's the little butterfly, the little flower, ruffle. Just a little charm on that one. Flower. And here's the booklet on that one. So this one is, the fourth one is called Breathe Deeply. So those are the journals, and I will list them when I can. And I thank you so much for stopping by. I know it takes a lot of time, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate all my subscribers and those that take time to comment or like. It's greatly appreciated. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.